Yeah, Jussie Smollet say I might be guilty, but y'all sure gonna have to prove it. You hear me? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Aston Shanae. Welcome back to the Juice. So y'all, we all know the situation with Jussie Smollet allegedly planning his own attack in Chicago in minus 30-degree weather at 2 o'clock in the morning with these Nigerian brothers, but claimed they were part of MAGA. But anyway, y'all know the story. Well, now it comes down to the fact that he has recently pled not guilty when a lot of people were thinking that he was going to take a plea bargain. But Jussie Smollet say, mind y'all business. If y'all want to find out if I did it or not, y'all are gonna have to prove it. Now, he surely is bold because he's facing 16 counts. Now, keep in mind, this is Chicago, and that means he's dealing with the CPD, Chicago Police Department. So, of course, they did everything they can, from basically charging this man with lying to charging him with crossing the street at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And it also means that he's facing up to about 40 to almost 50 years in prison. Now, of course, I don't think he's going to do all those years. But if I was guilty, I wouldn't even take the chance. You know what I mean? So now all of this is making me wonder, is this man really guilty? Did things really happen the way that the Nigerians said that they happened? I don't know. I'm confused because I know he's well known. But does he think his star power is going to keep him from being guilty or going to prison? Or is this man actually innocent? Child, he seems pretty confident to me. He walks up in the courthouse like he's doing the episode of Empire and looking like he just stepped off the corner of a GQ magazine. Now, him looking good don't mean that he's innocent. But again, he has confidence coming out his patootie. So again, I have to ask, is this man really innocent or is he really dumb? Because ain't no way in the year of our Lord, 2019, that if I was guilty of this situation, I wouldn't take a plea bargain and completely plead innocent. It ain't all that serious. If it's true what happened, everybody ain't perfect. We all done some dumb stuff. But that does not mean that you have to go on and make yourself a martyr. Now, I don't know if he's guilty or not, so don't start me the line. But what I will say is that I hope he knows what he's doing. Okay. Now, let me move on to scamming behind Aunt Becky. Child, this gonna be a short one, really short. But apparently, Aunt Becky from Full House and a host of other rich people have been buying their children's way into college. Now, me, myself, and I don't see the point of this. If your children's too dumb to go to college, just leave it at that. 9 times out of 10, if they didn't put enough effort into being in school in the first place, that probably means that they don't want to go to college. They already feel like they're rich, so what they want to do is sit home and spend all of your money. Child, I'm pretty sure y'all could have thought of different things to do with that money to help them out. Y'all could have bought them an Instagram boutique. Y'all could have bought them a weave bar, a lash bar. Y'all could have done anything except take the seats of people who really deserve to be at that college. Now, there are poor people right now who can't even afford to send their kids who are actually smart and actually want to go to school. And here y'all go spending y'all money to take up a seat that the children don't even want. Y'all children are rich. They don't want to go to school. They just want to be seen and be known. And the bad part is, one of the daughters goes on YouTube and says she don't even want to go to school. She ain't even feeling school. She about to drop out. So you don't pay over $500,000 for this girl to be at school and she don't even want to be there. Okay. Child, let me clutch a belt, a switch, a drop cord, and gather myself. Like I said, y'all, it was gonna be short. So let me just move on to this creepy guy coming for T.I.'s daughter on Instagram. So, child, T.I.'s daughter posted a picture of her on Instagram. I think she's like 17 or 18 now. Of course, she doesn't look like how she did when she was younger because she grew up. And instead of people congratulating her and being appropriate with it, of course, you always gonna have some dummy saying something they ain't got no business saying. And if y'all ever saw that video of her taking up for King in the store where somebody was trying to pull a prank on them, then y'all know this little girl don't play, okay? Anyway, this grown man gonna tell this girl, it look like you got a D down there. And she says, first of all, what are you doing looking near that area in the first place? Right? Tell the truth, girl. Tell the truth. Second of all, even if I did have one, why is that any of your concern or business? Tell it, tell it, tell it, tell it. And third of all, and more importantly, if that's what it looks like, good. Child, when these folks gonna learn to leave T.I. Shurin alone? Child, when these folks gonna learn to mind their business? Child, when these folks gonna learn, if you mess with this one right here, out of all them 5th 11 children he got, then you might get the taste slapped out your mouth. Okay. Child, now we gonna move on to Fetty Wap's baby mama. Well, one of Fetty Wap's baby mama doing what she loves to do. Alright, child, so Fetty Wap's youngest baby mama, who we all know is the most in love with him. Now, I'm just assuming that because even though she already had one daughter from him, she turned around and had another child from him, which turned out to be a son. But the bad part is, it was 2 children in between her first child and her second child from him. Now, what makes that even worse is, she said that they both planned on having their son. But what's even worse than that is, while she was gearing herself up to get ready to have the baby, it turns out that Alexis Scott was pregnant from him also. So at that point, she went kind of crazy on Instagram and basically denied him from being in the hospital room and seeing their son being born. But cut to yesterday, child. Cut to yesterday. Like I said, if you have an advanced degree in nosology like I do myself, and if you're always on Instagram minding your business being nosy, then you know she is head over heels in love with him, and she is basically just waiting on him. So she posted some pictures to her Instagram story. She posted a picture of her daughter with Fetty Wap's oldest son. She posted a picture of her and Fetty Wap hugged up, kissing their son with their daughter. And she posted a picture of Fetty Wap with their son, whom she claimed that they planned. And I'm pretty sure she's telling the truth. But that don't mean you got to fall for it, child. That don't mean you got to fall for it. But anyway, child, after all that happiness and that excitement, you could see it in her eyes, child. You could see that she was happy. You could see she was happy. But anyway, after all of that, then you go to the next slide a few hours later, and she says, if your version of me respecting you involves me disrespecting myself, you can go. Child. Now that ain't last long, did it? They must have been in love for about a day or two. And she must have went in his phone and found something she didn't want to find. But at this point, I'm just going to say this. Now, we've all done a lot of stupid stuff when we were young, and some of us when we was old. But the point is, by now, child, you done had a second child with him. You know he got baby mamas from the East Coast to the West Coast. You know he got actress baby mamas, rapper baby mamas, regular baby mamas, reality TV baby mamas. If you're going to be with this man, you either gonna be with him and be quiet, or you gonna leave him alone. Because if you want to be with him, you know he ain't gonna change. I mean, this man is rich. He probably don't have as much money, because I know child support got to be taking him out. But this man is rich, he's young, and he's, on the most part, pretty much good looking. So he has access to women at all times of day and night. I mean, don't set yourself up for the fall. You gonna let y'all time be y'all time and let that man be and cheat in peace? Or you just gonna leave him alone? Plain and simple as that. Stop hurting yourself, Lizzie. Like, Lizzie is really one of the ones that I actually do like. And of course, she has done some things in the past, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But anyway, like I said, she's my favorite one. She seems to be a cool person from Instagram, from social media. So like I said, you know, you either take it or leave it, child. But don't let this man keep upsetting you. Don't let this man keep getting you pregnant, because all he wants to do is have a lot of women that'll be waiting on him when he's done what he's done. So in other words, Lizzie, go sit down somewhere. If you want to wait on him, wait on him. If you don't, go ahead and live your life. Don't let him make you get stuck in the house with all these children. Okay? But anyway, child, y'all know what mine's my business, and I'm going to do just that. I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about these situations down in the comments. Who's right and who's wrong? Is Jussie Smollet wrong for pleading not guilty court hearing? Or is the CPD wrong for falsely accusing him of something that he didn't do and trumping up the charges? Is Becky wrong and many others for paying their kids' way to a college that they don't even want to go to? Now, is that creepy guy on Instagram wrong for aggravating T.I.'s daughter while she wasn't doing it but minding her business? Of course he was, child, but we ain't got to worry about that because she handled him, okay? And is Lizzie wrong for steadily holding on to a relationship with Fetty Wap when he's making it clear all he wants to do is have children by every woman in the world? Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's what it seems like to me. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Moving on. Well, I'm definitely gonna need you guys' opinions in this situation, because y'all know I don't get in other people's business like that. Well, we're about to be out of here, but before we go, we want you guys to leave us a like. And remember to subscribe to our channel for the juiciest gossip commentary around. And don't be shy. Leave us your opinions in the comments. Good, bad, or indifferent, I love them all. And with that being said, you guys, we are out of here.